As you can see, the new ERLC update is finally here after a crazy long stream. We have a new bank and bank robbery map editor for private servers, new and remodeled vehicles and jail bail ads, and so much more. And taking a look at the dev forums here, you can see there is so much stuff included in this update. This is one of the best updates of the year by far, so let's get right into it. And coming over to the new River City Bank, look at this. This is absolutely crazy. We have a brand new bank, nice sign out the front, and look at this major grand entrance here. We even have a clock up there, but this is absolutely insane. And one thing I want to point out before going in, look at our new sort of bays over here. You have open and close. That is very nice attention to detail and very nice over there. But we are quickly going to take a tour through the new bank so you can see this massive grand entrance. This is honestly insane. Then going through into this massive open area, and starting off, if we turn over here, you can see this self-service banking available 24 hours. I love how they've integrated the ATMs to the bank very nicely over here, so you can come rob these ATMs or even get money out. So that is very nice. As you can see, there is so much more detail in this bank, and they've kind of gone for a older style of bank in this new update, which I like a lot actually. And you can come over here, there's all loads of seating, there's even pictures on the walls, and there's even a entrance out here, which is very nice. But over here, yes, as you can see, we have our older style of counters here, which I love a lot. You have a massive clock there, and you can come over to the counters, which is just incredible. Even over here, we have offices. Finally, we have offices where you can discuss all sorts of things, from taking out loans. So as bank worker, you can come in these offices and talk to people. Very nice. Its own area finally inside of the bank, which is very nice. But very nice detailed bank, and I love the entrance to this. This is definitely one of the best buildings inside of the game. But we are going to go start the bank job. It's basically the same as before, and you can see the very nice vault here. As you can see, traditional old bank style. I love it a lot. And you can come over here, sit down at the desks as normal, get the uniforms, get the deliveries. All those have stayed the same. However, you can also come through over here into the drive-through area. Of course, you can and interact with people, and lane status, you can also see lane 1 closed and lane 2 is open. And you can also come through to this very nice office, I must say. I love the graphic on the wall here. And now we can show you how you can rob the bank. So there's two ways you can do this. You can either come to the back door over here and use the lockpick, or you can even come to this side window over here and actually shoot out the window. And you can shoot through the windows here, and as you can see, everyone in your mafia will actually get one of these really cool backpacks. And you can find the entry code over here, 5314. So we can come over to the vault. Let's do 5314. There we go, granted access, and it swings open, and we can now come down. Look at this vault. This is so cool. And something to note with this is police and bank workers can now actually come down into the vault, which is very cool. Now, this is like some sort of movie scene here. You need to be careful of the wires and the bombs here, and with the bombs on the path here, you need to actually pick these up, and it's a nice animation. And with this, you need to take the bombs over to the vault itself, and then from here you can plant the charge, and you need to keep on doing this until you have enough to blow up the vault. And just like that, the vault will explode in any second. Now, there we go. Wow, look how detailed this vault is, and wow, this is insane. And you can come just like the normal robbery and get all the gold in here. This is absolutely crazy, and I love this new system. And at certain pieces of gold, you can actually find a code 0962, and with this code you can come over here to the storage room and enter this code, and you can actually escape. And all you need to do is get through the vent, so you can shoot the vent out here and actually escape. There we go, the vent is gone, and as you can see, we have discovered these caves under the bank. This is so cool. You can actually escape through these caves under the banks, and there's even more vents that we need to shoot out over here, and all you need to do is simply shoot at the vent and they will break. And just like that, we are in this, and look at this. This is absolutely crazy. Look at the detail in here. This is awesome. But from here, you can then escape through this door out to the parking garage, which is really cool. So the next feature is a map editor, something that everyone has wanted for a very long time now. The ability to add props. Now, this is definitely going to be overlooked, and it is definitely one of the craziest updates in ERLC. So for this to work, you need to go to one of your servers. You can go to upgrade packs, and you can now get the map editor, and you can purchase this for only 500 Robux, which in my opinion is great. So with the map editor, all you need to do is scroll all the way down in the server settings, and you will find it at the bottom here. And with this, you can create new, so we can have a new layout, and we'll just call it subscribe for now. Now with this, we can load our layout and we can edit props, and there are so many props we can have with this. We have a advanced tent that we can use. We can place barrel cones, we can place barricades, we can place basic tents, billboards, we can have a brick pallet. Once you've placed them, you can always move it or even delete it. But this is so cool, and I'm sure many cool roleplays will be created with this. And with this update, we actually have a brand new vehicles. So if we come over here to recently added, there we go. We can see we have a new Bullhorn Terminator, which is very cool. And like the recent vehicles, you can of course change from Fury to Standard. But this vehicle has been updated and revamped. As you can see, I love the headlights here and the lights here. Very cool, and the indicators are cool in itself. And of course, it has a interior, very nice interior, and it's great to see that this vehicle has been revamped inside of the game. And over here, we have two new models on the civilian team of the Bullhorn, which is very cool, the Bullhorn Fury. And as you can see, very nice texture, carbon fiber on the front of this here. But both of these models have been updated, very nice rims and lighting on this, which is very cool. So a new vehicle over there and two updated models. And something to note here, we also have jail ads. So when you are locked up in the jail, you previously only were offered 2 ways to bail out. However, now there is a third way which can help you get back onto the streets, and if you are eligible, you have the option to watch a Roblox provided ad to get out of jail. So all you need to do is watch a short ad, and this will reduce your sentence by 45 seconds, which is pretty cool. So a very cool update inside of ERLC, definitely one of the best this year. I've really enjoyed it, and there's a lot of features that have been added that we will be making many videos on, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on them. But thank you once again for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.